All right. It is. Oh God, what day is it? It's Friday. oh, oh, oh! It's been a. God, it's been a week. So anyway, we are starting fresh with kind of a new month. I'm gonna go back and show you guys what all happened. And this is kind of a start to. Dear Lord. Okay, cool. So this is kind of a start to the theme. Being a passion planner ambassador, and this is my first time. So we have themes every month with how, just so that we have a theme. Yep, that was helpful. Anyway, September's theme is grace. So I'm going to show you that a lot of us have, like, we have planners and everything, but I'm going to tell you that while this looks pretty, I really use this. I use this to write in, and as you can see, it's getting a bit chunky. But oh crud. Hold on. But yeah, I'll show you how this is. It's not really how I want it to be, but it does the thing for here. So this was August 1st through the 7th, and as you can see, I didn't fill it in as much as other people do. So with giving grace, it's basically don't compare yourself to others. Don't overdo it. Don't feel bad if you have a lot on your plate and then all of a sudden nothing really works out. Like you write it down, you have a plan, you want to do all of this stuff and it doesn't happen. Either because you just plain old don't wanna, which we're all adults here, right? There are times whenever you have a great idea to go do the thing and you just don't want to do it. So you don't, because hey, you're an adult. There's nobody, up your butt trying to make you do the thing. But as you can see, I had a thought to color these in, and whew, yeah. This one most of the time what I'm doing is just looking at what I did for work. I didn't even fill in all of the steps or anything. This was technically last week, this week, because it's the 2nd today. God, today was a mess. So I need to, and I'm trying to test out these stickers. These are recollection stickers from where I work at. I work at Michael's. So yeah, they're okay. They don't have a mess of stick to them. Oh yeah. But so, this is the times that I work, and the pink are times whenever Ember goes to school. I am adding this. So if you had seen my Monday, if you go back and watch my Monday one, this was my day off, and this was my day off, and as you can see, they both have red. So yeah, as you can see, in fact, the whole week has some red to it. It's been a long week. So, and I'm fine with that. So last month was empowerment, and basically it was how does your planner empower you, or how has it in the last month? And I mean, I have lists to write down. This is the first time that I have used one like this. I haven't, this is my first ever passion planner weekly, which is cool. I love the size of this. Yeah. So I have everything down here. I think that I work harder. I can see where my hours are at visually, so I can see where, where everything is. It looks good. I think it looks good. But I also, I do it for you guys, but I also do it for me. I don't just do it for the, what was it? A couple of years ago, we had this issue of doing it for the gram, doing it to look good, and that's it. I mean, this right here, these stickers are getting real annoying. Anyway, but it looks good to me at least. Helps me keep my crap together. I would like to know, what I'm doing. I wish that I would update this a little bit more, but I'm not going to take it to work with me. Pretty and also look good are kind of the same thing. I think it's pretty. I love the fact that I can track times. I love that it goes, from 6 in the morning until, hold on, until 10:30 at night. I love that. I'm keeping records of work, of the frames that I do, of the steps that I take. It gives me the illusion of ducks in a row. It definitely, a planner like this empowers me to do a lot of things, even if it is just highlighting times, to be completely honest with you. Would I like to put more in here? Yeah. That's not going to happen right now. We are very much nearing peak. As you can see, I've had a very full week. So, yeah. Also, I think that I'm a better person for kind of having a schedule. So, that's what the month of empowerment is. And then, every at the end of the month, there's a review. So the most memorable part was that my daughter turned 8. She's now in 3rd grade. That whole week was fantastic. The 3 biggest lessons I learned the past month is to just do it. Just do it. Just get it done. Don't do the do it. What is it? It's better to ask forgiveness than ask permission. That's not what I'm going for. I've learned to keep my workspace clean. I have learned a lot of things with going back to work, and a lot of them are out of spite. They are spite learnings. So the joke that I have with my mom is that there are no plans. There are ideas, there are a list of things to do, there are wants, but there are no plans. So the joke is that whenever we make a plan, it messes up, it doesn't get all the way through. It's the whole thing of you make plans and then the divine universe laughs at you, or whomever you prefer for that. Yeah, we don't make plans. The P word is the bad word. This one is review your planner for the last month and assess your priorities. Are you happy with how you spent your time? If not, what are the steps that you can take this month to adjust them? I'm not really happy with them, but I'll take what I can get. I mean, that's what I got. What did you accomplish the past month? What are you most proud of? I made it through another month. And really, this is the part where I am giving myself grace. I would have loved to have worked out, ate better, lost weight, wrote more of the story that I had, things like that. That would have been great. Did that happen? Not as much as I wanted it to. So, just the fact that I made it another month is fantastic. I made a card for one of my friends. I worked a lot of hours. And I got asked to be at another store. I talked to the district manager, who absolutely enjoys me around, which is great. I am able to pick on him, which is lovely. I love whenever I can pick on somebody. It means they like me. I like that. Anyway, how are you different between the past month and the month before it? There really is no difference. I am still an exhausted pigeon, seagull, whatever. I am still exhausted. I am maybe a little bit more sarcastic and cynical than I was last month, but that's because I'm tired. Yeah. What or who are you especially grateful for in the past month? My mom for making my daughter's birthday fun. We had some hiccups the last couple of months. It seems like everywhere we go we have to replace a big a very pricey item in the house that we live in, and that happened, and it's been kind of hard to recover, especially with me going from full-time to part-time. Um, my friend Rich, just because it's nice um, that he's there for me, that he's around, that I know that I can rely on him for a good laugh. It's really nice for somebody to be there like that. And of course, for my daughter, for just literally being happy, healthy, thankful, willing to go and do things. So happy for that. You have no idea how thankful a parent can be for that. Because she could be a real pain in my butt, and she chooses not to be. Name 3 things you can improve in the upcoming month. And the actions that I can take. So, I need to work out more. I need to, instead of just rely on steps from work, from flailing my hands at work, because that is how this thing counts. I need to actually work out, which would be great. I need to turn in the YouTube stuff on time. And to call my grandpa more. I haven't really talked to him a whole lot, and that's completely on me. I can say that the phone works both ways, but it doesn't matter. He knows that I'm busy, that's why he doesn't call, but he also doesn't call to leave a message. I get it. So, yeah, I need to make him more of a priority. Overall, how do I feel about the past month? I did really well in some things. I did absolutely terrible in others. I gave it a 7. It could have been better, but hey, I'm still here, that kind of thing. So, new month. And this theme is grace. So what does that mean to me? Labor Day, she is not going to school. I have to work. Ugh. So, what I do is I highlight the things that I know. I obviously, because this week is the week coming up, this comes out on the 5th, I don't put in my work schedule. Not that I think that any of you are close enough to me to find me or to find my child. I don't care. I'm not putting it in. And thankfully my work schedule varies enough to where it's a surprise every time. So we have 7 to 6, which is awesome. So I am thankful enough to have the monster in before and after school care. So whenever we do get to peak, whenever I can start coming in maybe at 7:30 and staying until 5:30, which, yes, I realize that sounds like a long time. I like money. So, yeah. I am also one of the people that is willing to look good whenever others don't necessarily pick up the slack. Does it suck because I'm a part-timer and I still feel this way? Yes. Hopefully, I get some sort of something for that, but that's okay. That's fine. I get it. Anyway, so she is out of school. My husband is out of work. That's how that's going to get taken care of. I have this little green line down here for steps. I'm still doing the step bet thing, which is awesome. It's been fun. So far I did 10,132 steps, which makes it a very active day, which is cool. Yeah. Saturday she doesn't go in. Okay, cool. I was wondering why there weren't pink lines right here. I think... See, and that's the thing, is that I'm trying to figure out how to do this. So let's talk about, what does giving yourself grace mean? So, to me, it means that my planner doesn't always have to look pretty. That doesn't mean that, like, if this is all that I get for this week, because I'm busy, then this is it. And I'm okay with it. I think that's the thing, is that be okay with not making your stuff look 100% beautiful. Be okay with other things happening. So if I make a whole list of, for example, like whenever I get up and go to work, say that I work from 9 to 5, and I had on Sunday, which is the 4th, I looked to see what we had due. So I know that on the 8th we have a mess of pieces. I know that we're also ahead of schedule. So on the 8th, we have a lot of pieces to do. So say that I want to get all of those 8 done. Like say there were 12 pieces and I want to get all of them done. However, because we have 70% off this week, which is great in the worst way, but because we have 70% off, I'm on counter and I'm only able to get maybe 6 or 7 of them done. It is what it is. Then at that point, my production versus my counter hours match up. Why did I not do the numbers in production? Well, because I was on counter and I made you money, so blah 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 blah. That thing. That's how that works. But yeah, that's kind of the thought that I wanted, is that I want to write down the stuff that I do. I also am going to be loaned out to one of the other stores because they are very behind. So I'm going to get overtime again. I just have to decide if I want like all of my days off to go to them, or if I want one of the days off. I have to decide that. Chances are, unfortunately, it will probably be all 3 of them that get, because I've got 3. I'm working as many as I can where I'm at, but I'm part-time. You see where this is a problem? So I will most likely be working the days that I have off, and I'm okay with that. If I wasn't okay with that, then I would let him know, and my boss would have to be okay with that. Others will have to step up at some point, right? This brings up the conversation that I don't understand why some people don't want to work. But that's a completely different thing, and I'm not going to get into that. So, with giving yourself grace, you have to be prepared for ugly planner and undone list. So, say that I have a master list for the week, which is probably right here, and then I move that stuff up to here. So top priority would be like frames to do, and if I were to look at it throughout the week and splash it on here, say that Monday we get 11 frames we have to do and I only do 4. It is what it is, but just make sure that what is it, evaluate what's important, what needs to be done. So if you have things like take a shower, take the dog out, make sure the bills are paid, make sure that your kids can either feed themselves or you give them food, or maybe get a trusted friend or family member to come over and help. We are slowly going back into the into winter, into depression period, and what was it? There was a really nice quote of something along the lines of, while the earth is showing us the beauty of letting go, sometimes we still just can't. So for some people it will be very hard to give themselves grace. So ugly planner, undone list, what else? Don't be okay with not being okay. Okay, I put be okay with the bare minimum. What was it? Say that, like, and this is, it deals with depression and things like that. And yes, things are hard. And I'm not telling you to get up and plaster a smile on your face and get out and get going, but I can tell you that getting out of bed will help, even if you're going from the bed to the couch. I can tell you from personal experience that getting up and doing a little bit of exercise helps. It literally scientifically triggers endorphins that make you happy, which is really weird, which is why you feel like crap whenever you're doing it, and then afterwards you're like, oh hey, that was fun, I'll do it again tomorrow. Whether you do it again the next day is completely your thing. But yeah, it just, and I'm only going to do those 3 because there's a lot of things, a lot of ways that you could give yourself grace, and I'm sure that you can come up with some of them. But as we, like I said, as we go into the fall time, and as we get into winter, it's going to be hard for some people. It really is. And if you can set up something for yourself now, so whenever we get into December through February, you know, be kind to yourself, please. So let's see, do I have anything that I can do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do this week? I'll switch to this one. So, top priority. And I'm going to be real honest with you for this top priority list. I put shower 3 times. I have a horrible habit of not showering. Like, I will be all sweaty and everything at work, and I'll come home and I make dinner, and then I don't want to do anything else, and I need to shower. So I think maybe, so Monday, ta-da. So at least maybe, that'll get in. Now, I'm not saying that that I stink or I'm unhygienic or anything like that. My skin is just fine. My hair is not oily. I don't stink. I know that once I start smelling horrible, then it's time to call it quits. Or I should have at least a day before. I'm getting really real with y'all. So what else? So work out 3 times, whether it be going to Planet Fitness or using the stuff that I have here. I need to do something. I have the idea to be less of a person. In order to be less of a person, I need to motivate myself to be less of a person. That's the idea. Is that gonna happen? I can tell you right now, it probably won't. And I'm not okay with it, but I'm okay with it. I'm going to be very busy this week, and I know that I am. I know that my work takes up pretty much all of my day. I work 9 to 5, 3 days. I open to close another day. I will not have time unless I make time. Yeah. So there's a fine line between giving yourself grace and being lazy. I don't know what that line is because it differs for everyone. Priority. Right. Alright. Write 2,000 words. I would like for it to be specifically write 2,000 words that is geared towards one of the stories that I have. I've got 3 in my head. If it happens, it happens. Errands, the usual. Groceries. Let's see, when would I do that? Yeah. So I have, one of my friends has recently thrown me into the whole tapioca thing, and it's basically a tea lounge. And you can have these the little tapioca pearl ball things. Oh my gosh. And it's compared to other companies that make chai that are about this color. It's less expensive. It really is. I realize that it is pumpkin spice season, and oh god, that is $7 for a venti, and it's ridiculous. And I know it's ridiculous, and I've got to quit. And the way I'll do that is with tapioca. And I will be doing that twice a week. It's really expensive, and I don't want to get in the habit of doing that. I think that would just be for like, hey, you've done a good job, but go get a thing. And then slowly weaning myself off of the other place because it's expensive. That's all I have right now. Work to-do list is going to be something completely different that I'm not sure that I'm going to fill out yet. So that is what I have for this. I don't have any actual stamps. I took so the stamps that I have, I've actually split up into regular stamps and then my Christmas card stamps, because I'm going to start making Christmas cards hopefully soon. I don't know when. It's a nice thought. Yeah. But yeah, this is what I have. Make sure to set up time to just give yourself grace, because especially if you're a planner who needs to write down all the things and you're a completionist, and you also suffer from seasonal depression, everything, smaller lists. Smaller lists are better. Just make a plan for yourself as we get on in the year into early next year, because you're gonna need it. Let me see how much time that I have on here. Oh my goodness. Oh, cool. Okay. So I am about at the half-hour mark. I'm going to close this and I'm going to show you the new stuff. So I got some new stuff from Passion Planner. This is one of 4 of their new planners for 2023. I like this one the most. I got tabs for it too. So there are a whole bunch of different tabs, and you can get them where they are flush right up against the side. So all you see is like how these little gray parts are. That's how you see it. Or other tabs that come out like this. And I chose the Earthly Neutrals just because I think that it worked really well with this. As a framer, as a person who likes that kind of thing. So I can show you what they look like. Yep, that's them. They work really well with this. So you got this breaks in with that right here. All the tans. This works really good with this and some of the colors down here. You got brown, which works really well with that. This color, like, it's made for it. So anyway, this is basically a smaller version of this, as you can see. So this is a medium. This is a small. I like the medium. I decided to do this for the academic year. I wanted this, just because I wanted it. So what's new? It's basically the same. I'm thinking that maybe I will take this one with me into work. I really like it. It still has the same amount of pages. Back here, there's a whole bunch of blank pages. And then it goes into doc grid. You have a lot of stuff. There is only one bookmark. I've never been a fan of the one bookmark thing, but that's okay. I make it work. Also, new stickers. Those are pretty. Oh my goodness, those are beautiful. You got those ones. And then these. So the thing is that they really don't have a whole lot of just stickers like those. Where it's just God, and I forgot what they call them. Where it's just productivity stickers. As you can see, it took a little bit to get in there, but they do get in there. This is cloth. This isn't paper. This is cloth. Holy crap. And you get a thing. So yeah. This, of course, is not hardbound. But it does lay flat. Yeah, I'm really excited about this one. I like this one. I think this will be an on-the-go sort of thing. Also, I'm taking the dive. I'm going to try to get back into bullet journaling. So there are a few different bullet journals. Let me click on... Let me do this and look at... so I can give you accurate information. Journals. Okay, so we have, this one is the green. There is a rose gold, there is a seaside blue, and there is the regular black. They also, hold on, I clicky. They also come in dot grid, graph, lined, and I think blank, but a lot of them are, I see the blank ones are crossed out. They also have a small, medium, and large. This is the medium. I think that I will be very happy with that. It has... So I chose the dot grid. I like it. I also enjoy the fact that there are two tabs. There we go. There are two. I like it. So basically this is what do they call it? An extended infinite space of possibility. There is a 120 GSM paper. Yeah. It's really nice. It's also a lay flat, which is lovely. There are 210 pages. Yeah. I didn't get any stickers with this, but that's okay. There's also this and one of these little doohickeys. What else? So I wanted to use it as a bullet journal because I have seen people that I want to get back in. So I forget that it cuts off because it's a brat. Anyway, so I wanted to get back into bullet journaling. I feel like, well, like these two give me what I need for stuff. I just want more room to play. I'm really excited about it. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if any of it will actually make it onto here because I remember that my last ones were just kind of do it and get it done. But I've seen people that I follow, you know, working on theirs, and it makes me kind of envious. So yeah, I'm really excited about bringing this in, and if I don't use it for bullet journaling, then I will probably use it for stories. It will be another nice notebook. Also, I will leave my code and my link down below. If you want to use it, then that's awesome. If not, that's okay too. Please make sure to check up on it if there's a sale. There's usually a sale running for something every week. If you don't see one that you like, check back next week. A lot of the times they have these, which are the little 3-month version 1.0 version that that are on sale. Usually you can get them for $5, especially as we're nearing the end of the year. So you can get 4 of these and you can have your 12 months right there. It's a good deal. It really is. But anyway, that's going to be it for me for this week. we will see how I do, how crazy that I am by the end of this week, because it's gonna be a long week. Oh, it's gonna be a long week. Yeah. So anyway, please feel free to like, subscribe, share, whatever this. And I will talk to you again next week.